Okay, so welcome to the tutorial for the scheduling system for the joint venture between Gregg Township and Brooklyn Fire Department. As a user, as a employee, this is how the schedule will look if they first log in and there's no shifts that have been added. So currently, as you can see, January 2023, the calendar is set up by the shifts that we actually run here in the county, the dates, and then obviously the time slots, 8 to 4 for each time slot. So you have an 8 to 4 time slot here, and then if I was assigned this shift, whoever assigns it to me, that would show up there. Right now, I can't change this. I'm trying to type right now. I can't change that because I am only a commenter if you look up here at the top. So let's say I want to move this guy out of the way. Let's say I want to ask for a shift. So here's my screen. I drop this little bar down in case it isn't already up. Drop that little bar down. Only people that we share this link to has access to this calendar. So no one else can get to this calendar except those that we share it with. So as a employee, I will come over here and click a box. We'll say I want this spot. This spot's already, let's just for shits and giggles, we'll say this spot's filled by Kyle. I want this slot. I come over and I click that box and I right click and I say comment, or you can click Control Alt M, but right click, comment, and it opens a little box and you can type I want this shift, or I want the back half of this shift from noon to 1600. Okay, once I comment, that is assigned to this box. So if I go to another box, for instance, we'll go to this one. Notice now that right there in the corner, there's a little triangle. That means that that box has a comment attached to it. I also, on my master account, just got an email notifying me that somebody has asked or somebody has commented on the sheet. So if you're set up as an editor and you set your notification settings to get all comments, you'll get all the comments that anybody makes to this, and they can only make comments in one of these boxes. So now if multiple people want to comment, like I just commented in this box, but let's say Bruce wants this shift as well, he can also add a comment to this box. And then if I go over here to my master screen, this is my master, I have editor privileges on this. I now see that I have a little triangle right there. I hit that triangle and it shows me the comment. Now let's say what if there's more than one comment. I can actually walk over here, see that little dialog box. I hit that, it opens this window. Now it shows all the comments for that box. And notice it says January 7th or January 23rd. And I don't even know why that says the 23rd, but let's go with it. But it also tells me box C7. So I come over here, C7. I see that box. I hover over it and I can see what somebody has commented. Now, as a scheduler or as an editor, let's say Kyle already had this box. So Kyle Simpson requested this. I put him in there. And then I go down to this box and I put Charlie Heflin in that box. Now those two boxes have been filled. The shifts have been filled. You can go over here, click the three little dots, and I'm sorry, go over here and click the stop. Go over here and click these three little dots and click resolve. Now Charlie, should get a message in my email saying that that box or that request has been resolved. Sorry about the pager. So if I go back over here to me as a employee, not me as a scheduler, notice now that those two boxes, Kyle Simpson and Charles Heflin, have been assigned to that. So any changes that we made, if I go back over here to the master, give me a second. If I go back over here to the master, any changes that I make to any of these boxes will show up as in the people that only have comment only. And you'll know the employees, they'll just say comment only. They do not have access to edit any of these boxes. So let's say I decide that I no longer want this shift. So I can go in here, add another comment, change my mind. I'm going fishing with Mike and Kevin. Comment. Now that comment is attached to this box. So I can go back to the master sheet and you will see that now, if I go over here to the right side of the screen, there's the new comment. It was just entered. You will see if you go up here to the top too, last edit was made seconds ago by Charles Heflin. Again, we are on the master sheet here with my account that has editor capabilities. That's what Mike, and if Mark wants editor capabilities, will have access to. So now I can see that in box C7 here, there's a comment, another comment, and I can come over and I can hover over the box. I see I changed my mind, so I can, oops, wrong box. I can change it to open or whatever you want to change it to. I just put personnel 1, personnel 2 in the boxes to fill the spaces right now. When you finish the adding whoever you want, if you have to delete somebody from a spot, you can just type open and that everybody will know that that shift is open. Then you go over here back to the right hand side of the screen, click the three buttons and hit resolve. Now that column, that box rather, that date, if I go back over here to the slave, my employee account, you notice that that box is now open, and I would have gotten an email from whoever resolved that this comment, your comment has been resolved. Fairly pretty simple. It's just a matter of checking your email on a regular basis. If you have yourself set up to get notifications, which Mike, you should do, and that isn't too difficult. So if I'm currently logged in obviously as me, but on the master sheet I have editor capabilities. So if I want to, I got to remember where that's at. Yeah. So if I go under tools, under me, so you'll do this if you want notifications, go under tools, notification settings, edit notifications. You have edit notification. You will be doing the edit, so you don't need to worry about edit notifications. But if you go down to here to comment notifications, click all comments and then click OK. Now, anytime anybody comments on this sheet, when you're logged into it with your profile, you as an editor, i.e. Mike, you will get an email with a notification that a comment has been made or a comment has been added. You go in and look at the spreadsheet, check and see who wanted what, make the changes, click resolve. I believe that's fairly simple. As with anything else, I'm sure that there will be questions that come up, but I don't see this as almost firefighter proof. Currently, the scanner's been quiet for the last hour. I sit down to do this, and then the scanner gets busy. Currently, the only individuals that have access to this spreadsheet, me because I own it, Bruce. I put Bruce on here just as a commenter because I wasn't sure what his status was, if we were going to hire him or not. Myself, I'm set up with my other account. So right now I'm logged into my Patoka Fire account, but I set myself up as an employee under my iRescue account so that I could do both. Mike, you'll see Mike is currently set up as an editor, and then Mark is currently set up as a commenter. If you want to do this, any of the scheduling, I can always change you to editor. So, and when we hire a new employee, all I have to do is go in here and add who we share it to, and it's with their email address. They'll get a notification. They can click into this link. All I do for this is I have it bookmarked, not this one particularly, but let's say I want to go into my Green Township schedule. I have it bookmarked. I can literally click this bookmark and boom, there's the schedule for Green Township. There's a little bit more difficult to see because it's so big and you have to scroll through it all. I didn't like that just because it's hard for people to see on their phones and whatnot. So I made it so it's real simple and a little bit cleaner. So if there's any questions, you know how to get a hold of me, and I will stop the recording now.